Hello, everyone. We're back from our break week. I'm sure nothing
Or
eventful
something.
happened while we were on break. Certainly,
I agree.
certainly, no one in this call did very well at a tournament.
Much to consider.
Anyways, we don't know anything about standards, so we're playing modern.
Yeah.
Um, for those who don't know, I'm obliquely referring to the fact that CFT placed second at RC Montreal. Clap, 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 clap. Um, uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, SCG Indianapolis, which is a spotlight series, is this weekend. I am judging CFT is playing. Um, so yeah,
Yeah. Um. So, should we talk about this deck?
yeah,
Okay. I had this deck like for Amsterdam, but it had some problems. And since then, the deck has gotten worse because it doesn't get to play One Ring anymore. Nevertheless, um, I don't know. I kind of wanted to try it again.
was some of
Um.
its problems the fact that Nadu exists?
Well, I'm not sure that was actually one of its problems.
Or
It's kind
existed
of
back
hard to.
then?
It's kind of complicated. Like certainly, like one of the things it was aiming to do is what to do was to kind of target,
Yeah, try to
what
instant
it,
speed
what,
Wrath. I feel like
yeah,
instant speed Wrath isn't like instant speed Wrath doesn't always work against Nadu. I feel like,
I agree.
or like instant speed Living End.
Hmm.
Wrath of the
I
Sky is a little
agree.
better, but
I agree. Some of the problem was that like Living End sometimes had some arc weaknesses against Nadu, but like yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like if you can do a thing, if you can do this thing, like it's a pretty powerful thing to do, and mostly I wanted like one other like I kind of want like one other powerful angle to splice with your flage,
mhm.
basically. And like
Yeah, you want your control deck to have many ways to like be able to turn the corner suddenly and sharply in a way that makes your opponent have to think about it and deal with it,
mhm.
and just steal some games for you or something.
But also in general, just like the I feel like when I'm building modern decks, I kind of want to like play for a flage and then like play an angle that like a different angle that attacks your opponent than for flage, like energy justice, or like maybe like is it like the prowess deck splashing flage can do this, or like something like that,
Yeah,
uh, or at least like that's how I'm approaching the format right now, because I definitely want to play this card.
noted.
um
Card that will probably have to be banned at some point. Flage.
mhm.
I don't know if you agree with that, but that is my take.
I agree with that take.
At some point, though, not right now. It's fine so far,
Yeah.
but at some point. Um, yeah, I mean, one problem with Living End as the other angle is that you certainly are using the graveyard for many
Yeah.
things, but I hope that's fine because you are also playing three Wrath of the Skies, and most graveyard hate is Wrath of the Skiesable. Um,
Yeah.
and you're a control deck, so if your opponent spends resources trying to deal with your Living End, you can just play the game longer and I don't know,
Yeah.
find a way to beat them. It shouldn't be that hard.
It's hard to know like exactly how hard you should go on this stuff. Like you could play like more like things and like also press the enemy, or you can play like maybe fewer of these things, but like,
Sorry, what is press the enemy?
uh,
I know it's a Lord of the Rings counterspell. Does it also like do the electro dominance kind of thing?
yes.
I see.
It also bounces a permanent if you feel like it.
If you feel like it. Wow, there's a lot of things for it to do. What is this card?
Like, notably, one nice thing about Press the Enemy is that, like, you can target the card Goblin Bombardment, which might otherwise be a problem.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Okay, it's like a Venter effect.
Yes. In fact, yeah, like part of the reason there's like a bunch of this stuff is that I'm a little scared of this plan against the card Goblin Bombardment, which may mean that this entire plan is bad. But like maybe you can overpower it by returning enough things, etc., etc.
You can Wrath of
or something.
Disguise it, theoretically.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we battle?
Yeah.
Shall we get into a gold league?
Wait, what's that?
Oh, it's like a league, except it's gold.
Great. I guess I'm not actually positive on the color gold. I'm like, oh, your stream ended, by the way.
Yeah. I have to like switch the.
Yeah. I would not say that I care much for or against the color gold, but sure, it sounds exciting. Is it like just double the cost, double the reward, or something?
Yes. So
Nice.
theoretically, you might be able to get like stronger opponents
Uh-huh.
or longer queue times or something.
I think we want one of those.
Well, we found a map, so that's nice.
Nice. Yeah, we are talking
Okay.
about gold leagues.
Okay. Well,
Well, this does the thing.
I agree that's the thing.
Are we fetching like? I assume we're not electroing on turn 2.
I agree.
So like, do you want to fetch like white blue or something?
Uh,
Or maybe we. Like I kind of.
what if we drop third Oliphant? I feel like we should cycle Oliphant.
Okay, sure. Red, white.
Sure.
We don't actually need very much double blue in this deck, right?
Yeah. We could have theoretically not shocked, I guess, but we can just not shock next turn, I guess.
Yeah, we could like fetch a Surveil even.
Yeah.
I've been
Our opponent has put a. Much to consider.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, well, we may encounter some problems very quickly. Well, this resolves. This also has to resolve.
Yeah. Do you think they're are they the combo version or the version that you said like just puts Griselbrand into play? Oh.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
This might help or might not.
What is that?
Okay. It's a runny.
Oh.
Okay, so now we can like just cycle okay, so
they're gonna have a 12-12 and the thing in play?
yes.
And 12-12 and like a 3-3?
Yeah.
Well, surely we should cycle both, right?
Yeah, and then we can go to like our turn and then Okay, let's get like Sending Falls and Tower Fountain or something. That seems like the best way.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I assume we should surveil.
Yeah. And then on their upkeep, we can do the thing.
Yeah, I agree. Upkeep is the time.
Unclear where we're going from there. But
Well, they'll have a 12-12 in play, and we'll have two 6-5s. You know?
yeah. And a 3-3 flying. Don't forget the 3-3 flying.
I'm not forgetting the 3-3 flying.
Okay, well, oh, right. Maybe upkeep was not the way because of this reason.
Oh.
Well, like, the problem with not upkeeping is then we get attacked for a lot. So, oh, I guess maybe they can't attack for a lot because maybe we attack them back. So maybe that was a mistake.
Oh, yeah. I think that was probably bad.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Yeah, main phase would
uh,
have been better, as it turns out.
yeah. Okay, in that game we needed a lantern would have been helpful, but I don't like for in order for a victim to get into the graveyard, they basically just have to surveil it. So like,
Yeah. Wait, did we cut the inevitable betrayals that you were gonna put in this sideboard?
yes.
Okay,
Okay. I want some plages, but probably not all the plages.
that makes sense.
Uh,
Wrath of the
oh
Sky
wait.
surely does nothing.
None of these cards do anything.
Okay.
Okay, so we can consign fights.
Delta trigger.
Yeah. So I just go for like Voice of Victory. I guess we already have solid.
I think we
I'm
just
not sure
like
which
play.
one.
I think I think we play more flinches? Question mark.
Okay. I think probably like this. Unless there's like some consigned target that I'm forgetting.
I would not say I really know the full contents of this deck. So
I guess if we just counted the Galta trigger, then like it'll probably be fine, kind of.
we can like survive a 12-12 or whatever.
Yeah.
Atraxa or Galta or Birth. Oh, they play Birthing Ritual. I see.
Well, so some people play Birthing Ritual. Some other people don't play Birthing Ritual.
Mhm.
Oh, should we have Prismatic Ending in case they have Birthing Ritual?
Is that better than Wear Tear? Seems
I
worse than
think
Wear
Voice
Tear,
of Victory.
right? Oh, I guess they could have Graveyard Hate.
I'm just gonna submit this, and then if somehow we
Okay,
win a
fair
game where
enough.
Birthing Ritual, if somehow we win a game with where Birthing Ritual gets in play, then we can break it out again or something. Okay, well, certainly I wish this was a 3-mana card selection spell.
Would you keep this hand with that worth 3-mana card selection spell?
I guess not. I guess not. Okay, I guess we should mulligan just to like a good interaction spell, which I guess we don't have that many of.
Well, I just don't think this hand does anything.
I think it has a lot of outs to do something. I don't know. Okay, this hand probably seems fine though.
Yeah. Do we put Living End to the bottom or do we want the Living End?
Um, hmm. This deck has some flaws. Or at least how it's constructed currently. As I suspected,
Uh-huh.
it kind of needs more. of the card selection spells. Divinations.
How do you feel about putting Solitude to the bottom? Or is that really
I would
bad?
rather put I would rather put Eagle to the bottom than Solitude. I think.
Hmm. I'm just thinking that Eagle at least like hits our land drop while we're holding up Spell Snare.
Spellsnare only hits half the Neo farms.
Hmm.
Um.
I think I want to put back one of Solitude or Eagle.
Okay. I vote Eagle.
Okay.
Well, it could also be Elegant Parlor. And that's probably bad.
I think that's bad.
Okay, fine. We can bottom Solitude. No, I don't like it. Let's bottom Eagles.
It's just like Solitude on Mulligans feels a little worse.
Well, it's just like do we want this? I assume no, right?
What if the answer is yes, so that we can like wake her next? Or I guess.
That doesn't like help.
Yeah, I guess not.
We must need to like get to a card that does something.
Do you think they're gonna surveil Galta to the graveyard again?
Hmm.
Wow, it's
Okay,
an
we drew an
eagle.
Eagles. Okay, well, let's not take that one. Okay, should we cycle these Eagles or not?
I think I'm in favor. I feel like if we need a
Hmm.
white card, it's not that hard to find it off of the Waker. And I feel like hitting our land drop is like important.
What do you want to find?
Do we have a third surveil?
Yes.
What if I want the third surveil?
Is hitting is that even like more valuable than having a white card?
I feel like I want the I feel like I want to land. I don't know.
Okay. Surveil?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well,
Right, they're gonna pact this? Do they have a
yeah.
combo?
Well, like basically they like find consign and or like or they can randomly have this in their hand.
Oh. I see.
Okay. It seems like we have died.
Uh-huh. I guess we've been punished for surveilling and for both for the surveil decision and for the solitude decision for the Eagles pitch decision.
I agree. Oh, GG's top son. Hmm.
GG's. Do people just play
So
like
far,
a bunch of random like stuff in the Neocom deck?
not that much random stuff. You play like one Xenaghost because you can like if you randomly have like Green Pact, like if you randomly have Green Pact after your Neoform, you can like
I see.
kill them.
That makes sense.
Also like also just like I think this is a keep, right?
Uh, we get I mean, this is a little sketchy. Um, we get blue red land and then cast Toon. Or we can't get blue red. We get blue white land and then cast Toon, and we have no red mana.
Wait, why are we casting Tune?
Or
Like, Math Lane to get Surveil.
yeah. Sorry. I mean that the spell that we can cast in our hand is Toon, and like we can't cast
I
any of the
agree.
other spells, and we also don't have red.
Yeah, but like,
Okay, I
yeah,
mean
but like we're on the play and we have a stock up.
okay,
It'll be fine.
we can keep it. I'm a little worried that the mana situation will be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little terrible. Oh wait, I see the problem. No, it'll be fine.
Was the problem that you see the fact that you can't get blue red surveil?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was saying like we won't have red mana.
Okay, maybe this is too bad. Okay, I guess that is a land.
I feel priced into keeping that.
I agree. Should we like solitude this?
What are they playing?
I think this is blue. This is Oh, should I? I think this is the blue red deck splashing about these.
Okay. I think you should solid two then. Like
Okay.
surely you want to solitude at some point, right?
Yeah, I guess then we should have been on our turn probably, but it'll be fine. It's fine. Yeah. Maybe it's not the blue red deck. Maybe no. I don't think it's. Never mind.
Two
That
is a
deck
lot
doesn't
of
play
Blackcleave Cliffs.
Yeah. I don't think that deck like plays Blackcleave Cliffs at all, or at least I wouldn't. So I guess this could be like red black prowess. Okay, so let's cycle Oliphant for like blue red surveil, and then
Is that better than tuning first?
I guess we can tune first. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well. Okay.
Presumably we want that.
Yeah.
And then we just try to not die.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they do seem to be Grixis. We do seem to possibly be dead.
Yeah. Also, they still might not be Grixis.
The idea with Tune is that we're playing Wrath of the Skies. We're like a little dead. You know?
I think we were a little dead.
Well,
does it help to take 2 damage to remove and I guess it helps a little.
I think it probably helps a little bit, like almost certainly. Like, it means that a single spell doesn't kill us, right? Like a single spell that doesn't do anything. Like if their hand is land, Mishra's Bob. Yeah, if their hand ends up being land, Mishra's Bob, we're fine. I somehow suspect that that is not what will happen.
Well, their hand could be lands. I guess they probably wouldn't play this land if their hand was lands. Okay. Fair enough.
Well, maybe they would. Okay, no other spells upon it. Their hand is just two more the core seal cutters.
I see. Okay. Well. Presumably this card will help.
I guess where is too expensive.
They seem to be a burn deck.
I agree.
So, like, I suspect that will be the only target. And I guess they could have like I don't. That would be weird to have in their grayscale cut attack. But what do you think our one cut should be?
Is it illegal to say like stock up?
Probably something like that. We sure are good at drawing tap lands and not untapped lands. To be fair, we do have a lot of tap lands, but
Yeah,
you know,
I would say one might argue that the land cyclers are fairly tapped. We do have
yeah, but
Wrath
like,
of the Skies, and we do have Flage.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna mulligan. I don't think.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it's not clear that you should actually play Tune or rest those guys. In fact, it's maybe probable that you shouldn't. Okay. I mean, it's a relevant card, and we already have two lands, so I assume we should keep it. Checking that I'm still here.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I spaced out a little. I might be a little tired from not sleeping very much last night. It'll be fine though. I'll be fine.
Hmm. Uh, should we like tune first and then surveil?
uh, what if we want to guarantee like? Oh, I
Oh
guess.
yes, that.
Wait. Well, oh, I guess yeah. We might want to flage next turn. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get basic mountain, I guess.
Yeah. Tune is like largely similar to like hitting our land drop for the purpose of if we wanted to max Wrath, but
Oh, what? Basic mountain then doesn't let us tune wrath,
oh
but
oh well.
let's not keep this. I assume.
Yeah, I assume not. Oh yeah, and I guess we might really want to tune Wrath.
Well, kind of think it'll be fine, right? Maybe not. Okay, how do you feel about just casting stock up? Is that bad?
I feel like we should probably remove this cutter while we can remove this cutter easily. I don't know.
Well, we have our wrath in our hand.
I understand. But like if we cast stock up, there's no guarantee that we can actually I have a better idea. What if we go tune Electro Dominance? Wrath on their turn.
That's not how Electro Dominance works.
What?
X is 0. Wrath costs Rather than
right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, I see, I see. Hmm. Uh, I don't know. I feel like I would like to stock up more if we could guaranteed like Toon Wrath next turn. But I'm a little scared that we can't.
Do you think we'll resolve a stock up and like miss on lands entirely?
Well, like
That
a
seems
bunch
like
of our,
that seems like the,
as we've already been through, a bunch of our lands are tapped.
yeah, but like most of the exactly one of the lands like is tapped in a
Oh,
way that doesn't work.
sure,
You
sure,
know? Yeah.
sure. Fair enough. Okay, fine, fine. Okay, I guess we can do that.
Hopefully we don't take. Okay, let's take like Oliphant Solitude, I guess.
Yeah, that seems correct. And then
Um,
maybe like pitch a Celestial Purge.
oh, I was just planning to take some damage.
Yeah, well, I said maybe, you know.
Mhm. This costs like 7 to 5 spot. It's 6. Okay.
Nile Spell Bomb. Well, we can kill that.
All right. The fact that they like do you know they're looking for if they don't if it's not Bolt Wave.
Well, I guess we're getting a shock and or I guess we can tune first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
All
guess we're
right.
getting
Now
basic
now we can get
planes.
yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully we're ahead here, right? We have a Flage and
Well, I'm not.
I guess we can.
I'm not completely unconcerned about this cutter.
Okay. Do you think we should kill this or not really? I don't think I'm actually
I
concerned.
think
Okay.
no.
I believe I'm not concerned about this cutter because
Like,
they're not like a blue red deck or anything.
uh-huh.
Like,
Do you think
how are
we
they gonna
should?
double solve
Do you
things?
think we should go? Do you think we should electro dominance the 2/2 purge the cutter?
Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay.
How much does Bump in the Night flashback for?
Uh, 6.
Oh, that's a big number.
Indeed. Okay. Do you want this?
I assume not.
I guess we just want lands mostly. Or it's like, what do we want? Arena of Glory.
I agree. We want Arena of Glory. I think. Oh, I guess we can't Living End now.
Was it Firecraft? Okay.
They have a Barbarian Ring, I will note.
I agree. So should we like try to should we like spend this to prevent this 2 damage? So that top deck Lava
Yeah.
Spike isn't lethal.
I think we want to not take 2. We could also do this very silly exile our Flames to gain 6 life thing, but
Oh,
I think that's worse than just having the Flage.
yeah. Okay. Do we want to cycle this Oliphant, or do we want to dream about casting it?
I don't think it's a very good dream. Notably, like we can just cast our Flage next turn. I guess this. I guess it doesn't like.
But what if they draw a Nighthold spell on?
Okay. Well, okay. I think it's certainly fine to just hold it in hand, and like maybe cycle it on. Probably cycle it on their turn.
Okay. What have we learned?
I don't know. They're a burn deck.
How do we feel about Crashing Footfalls? I guess it's probably not better than the cards in our deck.
Yeah. I don't like that it anti-synergizes with Wrath of the Skies.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that doesn't matter that much, but hmm.
I mean, we have a Flage. The hand is otherwise pretty bad.
It's like otherwise quite bad.
Yeah.
We have a Surveil. If we want it.
Would you keep this hand if we had Impulse? Oh, I guess we can't really do this on turn 3 anyway. What do you think? Do you think we should mulligan?
Uh, if it's a keep, I think it's a keep for science.
Do you think we should keep for science?
Uh, hmm. I think, yeah, let's keep for science.
Okay. Are we taking damage to our lands? So that we can cast our spells?
I kind of assume that we're fetching a Surveil on turn 1, but
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
maybe that's too slow.
No, I think that makes sense. It's like
We can
mostly
we can always choose
mostly
to fetch a shock also. Like, we don't have to make the decision until their end step or whatever.
Yeah. Wow, they've had this opener all 3 games. Pretty impressive.
Okay, but they don't have a 0, which is very good for us.
Yes.
What if I want to fetch a shock now? Because we're not going to get to Waker.
Why? Or why do you want to shock?
Oh, wait, no,
basically,
no, it still digs 1. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah.
Civilian is strictly better, except you don't get 2 energy for Wrath of the Skies. Unfortunately, we just saw Wrath of the Skies, so... Okay, in that case, like...
Surely we still want this.
Yeah, in that case, I think our plan is just take some damage and then Wrath them. Right?
Uh, yeah,
Surely.
that makes sense. Are we shocking to Waker? Or wait, no, we can't do that because we need to tune and we don't have blue, white, white.
Yeah.
Like the damage we're taking is like probably like three, which is similar to the damage we would take by shocking. So
Hmm.
seems fine. Don't worry about it, Nor.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Also, Nor, is there any chance you're going to Indianapolis? I assume not. Where are we going
okay.
to?
Uh, Fortunately, they did not find delirium.
Nice.
So okay, they have the card Exquisite Firecraft in
That
their
is a
deck.
reason to not play the fetch land.
Um, so do you want to just play Arena and then rest for one? I guess.
Yeah, I guess that is what I want to do. And just like hope that they don't like have two burn spells or something.
Yeah. They only have one card, so
Yeah.
you know. Okay, let's
Cliff
play some.
asks, why not ancestral visions? Also, are we getting a mountain with that? I kind of assume we are.
Um. Oh, is that good?
Getting a mountain or the visions?
Um. Both.
Well, I like that getting the mountain is a painless fourth land.
Does that matter? I guess the lives have Firecraft. Okay, fine. But it kind of seems like
Also, yeah, I don't know. Like Oliphant also like puts another card in their graveyard. Okay.
okay. Well,
Well, we're live to die.
I agree. We're live to die. Okay, we died.
Rip.
Unlucky. Hmm. Much to consider.
Much to consider indeed.
So let's do one more before we give up.
Sure. Seething song flashback bump.
Okay, so I guess like my argument against ancestral visions is that like when you like electrodominancing ancestral visions doesn't actually like accomplish anything, kind of.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't accomplish nothing, but it doesn't like justify what you've done, kind of.
You've a little bit cast a very fancy tormenting voice, right?
Yeah,
And like I'm all
or
for very
cathartic
fancy
reunion.
tormenting voices, but
Oh, I just forgot. The other card you can play is As Foretold,
Mm-hmm.
which I did forget about momentarily. I remembered for press enemy, but I did not remember As Foretold. Maybe As Foretold is like maybe you can like do some stuff. I don't know. How do you feel about this hand?
Uh, this is quite a hand. I don't like that the living end doesn't even really like do anything, even if we draw the thing.
Yeah,
Like I could keep it and like surveil to find like a divination or something.
yeah. We have to like some time, right? Like our hand is
Yeah.
of
Okay. The difficulty for me is I don't have a amazing conception of like how strong like Solitude, Wrath are generically as like you know game extenders.
yeah. I mean, like
Let's try it.
let's try it.
Okay, let me put it this way. I feel like if this hand like is not keepable, I have like worries.
Yeah, I agree.
And like it's entirely possible that I do in fact have those worries. But is this like the control mirror? Or I guess it could be
Well,
just
it could be many things. It could
yeah.
be many things.
Okay. Is
Okay,
this
I don't know what I want yet, so I don't feel like surveilling.
sure? Is this Gorios?
Oh,
Go-
I guess that sounds likely.
Living is very funny versus Gorios.
I agree. Uh, is there any chance we want the Electrodominance on this train? Probably not.
I assume not. It's a
I guess
little
like
it's a little difficult to tell without knowing what they're doing, but
no, I think you're right. It's Glorios.
okay. Support for the Gorios theory.
Okay. Well, let's go to our turn. I still don't know what I want yet, so I still don't want to surveil.
Are we like going to try to pending it?
I think so. You could also like try to tune Wrath, which is maybe a better use of a card.
Oh, it's also better than against Ephemerate, like very meaningfully. So I like
Oh
that.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, like the problem is that tune is like really really good. Like you can look at the card and say it's bad, but what it actually does is that it draws a card and makes two treasures. It's possible that like another buyout to this living end might be nice though. Okay, should we cast the stock up?
Is there a reason not to cast the stock up?
Um, I don't know. What if they do something?
I don't know. We can solitude it. Like I don't know how not casting the stock up is. Like I don't think casting an instant speed living end will very much prevent their doing something. You know?
Okay, let's take Flooded Trend, Spell Snare, and then play
Yeah,
Flooded Trend.
I like that. Are we countering
Oh,
tainted? Okay.
I just like assumed not, but maybe we should have. I don't know. Uh,
I think it's pretty reasonable to hold spell snare for Goryo's.
yeah. Okay, are we counting this one?
I assume not, given that we have like answers in hand. Like I don't
Um,
like
what is
just
exactly what are we trying to do about it?
like what else is this? Okay, just like from a like lineup theory perspective, what else is this Wrath of the Skies doing? Like, do they play any other cards that this Wrath of the Skies does anything against?
I guess I keep worrying about them countering our stuff, but that's like pretty unlikely to occur.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Do I want to fetch a
um,
surveil now and like look for divinations or flages?
what if I want to hold up Celsius forever? Because or like right now, if we fetch, they can like theoretically discard a Chuckson, and
Oh,
well, okay, I guess that's really unlikely. What do you want to surveil for it though?
card draw spell, flage.
Do we need to do that now, or like our next turn is kind of spoken for, right?
Sure. Okay, I guess we don't need to do it now.
Okay, let's wrath for 4, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Like the prismatic ending also isn't like particularly valuable, except for the. But like I think wrathing is still nice here because they're live to like have ephemerate or something. Wow, they actually had it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, let's counter that.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is worth 2 life, but I'm worried it might come up for something.
What do you think this electro dominance will do?
Uh, good question. Do you think, uh, certainly my plan is to cast a 6/4, I think.
Ah.
Okay, well,
Well, let's brain surge.
yeah.
Maybe what the electro dominance will do is be put back in our deck.
Does it matter how we have?
I think we
Let's
want
see.
Sacred Foundry Steam Vents untapped. What are they doing?
What is this? Okay.
I don't know why they would do this in response.
Um, I guess now we need to cycle the Oliphant in order to.
Yeah, in order to shuffle.
Do we care? Do we actually care about shuffling? What if
Oh,
we
whoa,
like?
whoa, whoa! We could also put. We could also do like put living end flage on top and then surveil the flage.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, that doesn't seem.
It increases our clock, like meaningfully, to do that, right? Oh, I guess no, not no. It doesn't if we like cycle compared to cycling Olaflaunt.
Hmm. Okay, I agree that the Electrodominance will do X damage to any target, and therefore we should keep it. Um. Okay, I think I like just living end ending and then cycle the elephant. I think.
Okay.
And then
And then surveil.
yeah. get the only untapped mountain in our deck.
We
I
don't
guess we
want
don't
that.
need that.
This place card is a little messed up.
Okay, I guess it just like does not matter.
We should keep the creature in our graveyard, surely.
Oh,
But
okay. I guess that part kind of matters, but it's a little unlikely to matter.
I agree. The funniest way for this game to end is for like us to electro dominance our opponent. Well, I guess they're at 2 already, but like if somehow we electro dominance them and like use the fact that we are reanimating a flage to kill them.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, this counters a chocolate trigger.
Yeah, I assume that's good.
This help. Should we like escape this? Okay, should we just board out the thing?
Like fully board out. Living End.
Kind of seems like the thing to do.
Yeah.
We also just like happen to have a ton of cards to board in, so like.
Surely
I
we
guess
want.
Rastus guys.
Surely we want SGL.
I guess Rastus guys is not very good,
No.
and therefore Tune is also cuttable. So, but surely the stuff is like worse than the cards we have in our deck.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. We'll just have some Oliphants and Wickers of the Waves, and maybe we'll cast them. Kind of like Morang Reverberation, if you think about it.
And that is a 6-mana, 6-power creature that's hard to block. Or I guess it's not hard. I guess it's not hard to block. That's Troll I'm thinking of. It has trample.
Okay, I guess this is not capable.
Nope. I think this is keepable.
This hand seems good, yeah. Do you think we should bottom like Waker or Tune?
I like that we can cast Tune on turn 2.
Does that like help? Okay, I guess it helps a little. Fine. It only helps if we like miss our land, though. Really. Would you keep our land off of this? Probably, right? Okay, should we keep this? We currently don't have an answer to a frog.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. What if I don't
Okay.
want to keep this?
Yeah, I think I agree.
Because I'm too scared of a frog. Frogs are scary, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I will say the nice part about Tune is that you can pitch it to Force of Negation without feeling bad at all.
Okay, well, tend to die to a frog.
I do love top lands. We can't get a land that both makes this arena untapped and casts our Tune. /
I agree.
Snare. So we're just tuning.
Well, we could get Hollow Fountain in Tune, and then maybe we draw another land, a different land.
Oh, sure.
That's like
Sure.
faster, right?
Well, but what if we want to draw Solitude?
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Well, okay. I didn't want to I wanted to hold up Spell Snare.
Oh, okay, that was better. I don't really like my idea was like maybe we draw like an untapped land, but
It's okay. As we've established, we don't have any of those in our deck.
oh, I guess we could have. Okay, I think it actually made sense because we had fun for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We did it. We drew an untapped land. Let's.
Okay, so they clearly have ephemerate.
Yes.
Do we want to start by wakering?
Oh.
Or I guess we could just soul guide and pass and then waker on their turn.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you think that Wrath of the Skies is just better than Prismatic Ending here?
Oh.
Because of ephemerate?
It costs 2 more mana.
True.
I understand that we happen to draw our tunes this game, but
yeah. I mean, that's why I didn't like mention it during sideboarding, right? Or like, oh, I didn't push for it during sideboarding. Are we trying to
do
counter
you think
this?
I don't really think so.
Okay. Seems reasonable not to.
Oh, maybe we should have like looked on Archer. Oh no, they had a permanent out. Never mind.
Yeah, like we can Solitude the Frog and then Fawn and Ephemerate or something
Yeah,
at some point.
maybe we should have done that like pre-combat then. Late to dinner. Huh.
They're late.
Okay. I think the message is better.
I agree.
Okay. Well, that doesn't exactly help.
I mean, surely we should cast it anyways.
I guess so. Wait, should we like? Okay, it kind of seems like we need to like. Oh, I guess we can just hold up Selfsnare again. Because it seems like we're gonna cast Tune this turn cycle so that we can put 5 cards, so that we can have 5 cards in the graveyard.
Yeah.
But I guess holding up Selfsnare is probably better.
Probably.
All right, let's make them discard 2 cards.
Oh, they're just
Let them do
Ephemerate.
that. All right. I guess we can cycle Eagles instead of tuning.
I still want my white card.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Especially
well,
now that they used an Ephemerate.
Well, like, cycling the Eagles got such a 5 lands.
Yeah, I mean, tuning might also get us to 5 lands. You never know.
No, I mean, like, if I draw Solitude, it's not clear I want to pitch.
Oh, sure. Again, I kind of like that Tune draws us to Solitude, I guess.
I like that Tune is a better pitch card to hit fun than Snare.
Okay, I guess we can cycle Eagles.
So it's not clear whether I want a.
I want a blue-white land.
Or okay.
I think.
Do you not
Oh,
want to surveil?
a surveil, you mean? Oh, I guess we could take a surveil. I
I
feel like
suspect they
blue.
have the cards. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I want a blue-white land.
I suspect they have the card Solitude.
Uh huh.
So I'm not sure I want to. Okay, let's cast Talk Up, I think.
Yeah, I like that. Do you think we're gonna get punished for cycling?
Um,
Guess we play tap land.
we can play Untapped Land.
Do you want to crack this lantern?
It also holds up Snare. Okay, I guess like. Okay,
I
fine.
don't think we need to hold up both snare and tune. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm a little worried about the fact that like Frog is, letting them get to the point of the game where they just like hard cast an Atraxa or something.
Mm-hmm. Certainly, games where your opponent has an uncontested frog are not usually games that you win. Do you think they just snare this at this point?
I think so. Like I don't know what we're snaring, if not this.
Well, they could play another frog. Is mostly what we're.
We showed them like two wraths. Like
But it's so bored.
I understand. But like I don't know, if I were them I don't know if I would play out a second frog.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, they have all spells apparently.
Uh well, do we want to flage?
What if I want to play around Mystical Dispute on the Flage?
Oh. Hmm. I feel like playing around things is not the strong suit of being across the board from an active frog.
Well, I understand, but like, it just kind of seems like that's what they have. And like, maybe our tune hits like a Solitude. Or like a useful card.
Hmm. I mean, we can just tune first. I don't know. That seems reasonable. That's somewhat the wrong way to tap, I would argue.
Hmm.
Do you think we've
Fair
been
enough.
punished immediately?
Well, I mostly just don't want to jam, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think
Is
that
that
helps
helpful?
us. I don't think so.
Okay, fine. Do you think we should cycle this Soul Guy at some point?
Uh, I feel like like when we do that, they will discard and reanimate in the Traxa. Like,
Okay.
what do you think is in their
Fair enough.
hand?
Okay, fair enough. Do you think we should haste or not haste this Flage when we cast it the first time?
Uh, I I want to haste it. Like we have counter backup. I guess they could. I don't know.
Well, the primary way to remove the flash is solitude. So the counter backup is not really going to help.
Oh, fair. Okay, I guess let's not haste it then.
Okay.
Given that we drew a second one, like if we didn't draw the second one, I like think not hasting it is fake.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's pay. Let's make you discard 2 cards. I guess somewhat punished for not hasting. Kind of.
Well, they could still
Well,
solitude.
that's yeah, they could still have solitude. I guess hasting does like force them to use their solitude on like pitching a card.
Do you think they're gonna cast Atraxa now and we're gonna die?
I agree. That's probably what will occur.
Yeah, that looks like what's occurring. Do you think we should concede?
No,
Like,
I think I want to look at the 10 cards to look at.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay, now we can concede.
I kind of meant after looking at the 10 cards, so I'm glad you agree.
Okay, should we do something different?
Can we have Wrath of the Skies
Okay, we can have Wrath of the Skies.
instead of these prismatic endings?
I don't know about instead. How do you feel about not having force of negation? It seems kind of bad.
Yeah, it's a little fake.
Do you think we should just have like maximum frog answers? How do you feel about this?
Wait. Oh, we cut a consign. Okay. Not a spell snare. Yeah, this seems
Uh,
reasonable.
uh, oh, I guess we could have just cut tunes. I forgot those were.
Well,
Oh,
we did
I
put
guess
Ross
we
back
just.
in.
Okay, that is true. How do you feel about the stand? It's a
This
little
seems
bad.
fine.
I guess
Is
we
it?
surveilled twice.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like we first have to hit lands and then we have to hit divinations for this to accomplish anything.
Hmm.
But that seems like a deck problem more than uh, a hand problem. Okay, let's not get that.
I agree. Is it unhinged to, if we miss a land, not play anything?
Uh,
Oh, I guess pretty unhinged given that we have a prismatic ending. Okay. Like several things. Red, white.
should we get? Okay, I guess that is good.
Yeah.
What card should we use if they play a frog?
Uh, I was gonna say prismatic ending.
I think that makes sense. Okay, let's keep. Um,
Are we supposed to keep
keep this.
this? I don't want to keep this, I feel like. Like, we're about to wake her.
Well, we could not wake her. Is that a plan? If we keep it.
Hmm. I guess. Hmm. I guess I'm like trying. I guess I want to like look for. Okay, I guess we can keep it.
Okay.
My thought was that it might be nice to look for divinations.
I agree. I think it's like not like obvious that it's good to keep it, but
I guess another reason to keep it is they might like cast something that we want to counter.
it's like pretty likely that they're gonna like play frog with 1 mana. Okay. I guess I can also cast that. Let's counter that.
Yeah,
We could like let it resolve and then like ending it.
I don't like that.
It's like better lineup theory kind of, but
Yeah, well, it's also like much worse mana expenditure theory.
yeah.
Wait, okay, well, we're not supposed to cast Flage there.
Oh,
I guess we
maybe
can't
it was
escape it
better.
next turn anyways, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take land.
Yeah, I like
I guess.
land.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. A card that does something.
Well, I don't want that to get like disputed.
Yeah.
Do you want to just cast Flage?
Are we not scared of something happening? I guess not that much. Okay, we can
I
have
guess this
Flage.
I guess this lets us like it lets them like well no, they don't even have anything in the graveyard. Okay. It's like
Yeah.
pretty hard for something to happen, I claim.
Okay. Do you want to shock to be able to purge
Sure.
in case they play a frog? Okay.
Okay. So
Now
play
we can bring
this
it.
yeah, play the strand and then I guess we can pass?
Yeah. I don't want to get disputed, so seems like we should brain surge.
Yeah.
I guess we can hold it still.
I would brain surge on their end step probably. Or
Okay, let's let this resolve. I assume.
do we want to brain surge in response?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess. So what you want to do is ending and then purge in response to ephemerate is what's going on.
Hmm. Oh, I guess maybe what we need to worry about is like discard Atraxa, Gorios, and then have Mystical Dispute back up.
Oh, that is a little concerning. Do you think we should fight over this? They can't just like cast a check the next turn. I guess it's probably the green source is tapped.
I kind of want to brain surge.
Like,
I feel like
okay,
we need to use some of our mana. And I think I want to do it with this on the stack.
okay,
Also, we should not run out of clock.
okay. Now what?
Want to put back Eagle's land?
Mm,
And then, like, counter the frog? Maybe?
Oh, okay.
Is that bad?
Uh, we can do that. Sure.
Like, they can dispute back on the counter, but it's fine. And, like,
Okay.
yeah,
Let's get tap land.
sure. And then start, like, flaging them?
Yeah. I'm a little worried about how we have been stuck with our Persian ending, but maybe it'll be fine.
Well, the purge can still do something, certainly.
That's true.
Like my vibe is that they don't have like a good discard outlet right now, which is why I kind of
Mm,
wanted to fight over the frog.
that makes sense.
Do you think we should cast our 7/7?
I'm worried they have dispute.
Okay. Do you want to discard it then?
No, I want to cast it sometime later. Kind of.
Well, what if we find like okay. Also, fun fact: we can like kill many things with these rats. Oh, fun fact: we have a lethal threat.
Okay, I think we should just cast it, and then this is so that our next one can be.
Yeah. Well, so okay. By the way, the lethal threat is to cast Wrath X equals 1 and then recast Flage.
Mhm.
It's a little all in.
Orange chant. I see. Oh, should we do it?
Wait, we can't
Oh, wait,
cast spells.
we can't. Okay, right.
Yeah, I don't know if I wanted to cast the 7/7, but
Yeah, maybe I was wrong.
we have won
Okay,
the match
well,
regardless.
hmm.
Do you think? Do you think that? Do you think we have learned what we want to learn from this deck?
Okay, certainly what I learned is that this is not enough card selection for this deck to function.
Uh huh.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Uh, should I like tab back to the deck? I'm gonna tab back to the deck.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, so like, in order for a 2-card combo deck to work, you need a lot of like combo control decks to work. You need to be like really, really good at counting, because yeah, because otherwise you're gonna be stuck with your dead cards for a while. So you need your other cards to be like worth more than you need your other cards to be very much worth more than one card. Certainly, like we do have a reasonable number of cards that do so, but it did not feel sufficient. Tune Rat's all nice.
Yeah. I yeah. Overall, I think the main issue is just the card selection thing. I just think like this doesn't really work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's like other things you could play that provide better card selection. Like you could play some EIs, but like I don't know, that doesn't really solve the issue that much.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't becoming like certainly I'm much more of an EI believer than most other people in the world, but like I think this is a little much for EI.
Yeah.
um. Yeah. I don't know. I was playing Control earlier, and I don't know. I felt like this was not like I feel like my problem was just like you do need some kind of alternate angle that isn't just like fully controlling.
You can to answer B Bolter, you cannot cast Living End if you exile it off of EI. That's not how it works. Um,
We could cut the bad living end stuff and just play footfalls.
I don't know if that helps.
Well, it might not be a bad idea.
It might not
Like,
be a bad idea, but I don't know if it like helps with the core problem. Like,
yeah.
it sounds like it could be an improvement to the deck.
Well, like, what it would let you do is like play like EI over Waker Waves.
I guess.
Which I lost my deck stats. Also, like at that, like what one way to do this is like go harder and then play as foretold and like.
Oh, My problem with going harder is like I don't know. The card Living End did not like seem that impressive. Like
Yeah.
there are various spots that like I felt like there were various spots where we could do it, and then like it did not feel like that impressive to do. You know?
Mm.
Like the game against
Yeah.
Neoform where we like did it and they countered it and won, but even if they didn't counter it, like it wouldn't have been like
Okay,
game winning for
I
us.
understood that. I understood that one is fair because like that one they just randomly surveil the goal.
Okay, that's fair enough. Uh, but like it's just like adds a small like some very small fraction to the amount of like inconsistencies in the Living End plan, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Um, or like I'm sure that like versus prowess there are sometimes where like or I guess versus prowess it's better to instant speed Living End, but the versus burn it might not matter as much. Yeah, I don't
Hmm.
know.
I don't know.
As Foretold
Do you want
isn't
to just?
that much of a nomination with Wrath in the Skies. Notably, you generally Wrath for X equals, or like you pay 2 energy a lot of the time. Um,
Yeah.
I guess you could say it's a nomination in that you can't pay any X into it. Yeah.
Do you want to just end early today?
Yeah, I would end early today.
Alright.
Um, yeah.
I don't know what I'm playing in Indianapolis, which is a problem because Toa order is closed, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out. But
Uh-huh.
um, I own most of an Eldrazi deck, so like I definitely can play Eldrazi if I feel like it. So I'm not sure I want to play Eldrazi. I think it has some positioning issues in the metagame right now, but
Hey, Azax, want to like donate a bunch of channel points to make us play Neoform tomorrow on stream?
well, I'm not sure that will be necessary to make us play Neoform on stream because I'm certainly considering Neoform.
Well, I don't know. Hey, you can't just say that, CFT. We need to do the extortion first.
Notably, like I kind of want to put stock of a Neoform, or maybe a Brain Surge, or maybe Rakshas's Broken, or maybe broke his charm.
Rakshas's bargain seems a little dangerous, let's say.
Well, the important part about Rakshas's Bargain is that it's green.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Um, Kevlar
I'm
Man.
worried that Cutter is not very good in Modern. Is my current concern.
Kessler Man, you're saying that sentence as though it was banned anywhere, as opposed to I don't believe it is currently banned anywhere, nor do I believe it will get banned anywhere until the next like announcement at the very least, um, the next scheduled announcement. Like,
Android, I would say that is also a possibility I'm considering. I'm not sure like about many things in modern, but I certainly I kind of like respect all the decks that people are playing. Like, I think this like like I feel like all the decks are like kind of good, except for Prowess. Prowess is kind of bad.
uh-huh. Prowess is a standard deck or something.
Or some. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow with something.
Indeed. Nicole, when I said emergency ban Monday, I meant today. Like my claim was that if they were going to ban Cutter before the PT, it would need to be today. Today being Tuesday, or like it would in that this is like the first work day after the last standard RC and before the PT. Wait, is there an RC this weekend? What?
Oh yes, there's a Latin America.
Oh, okay. I guess it could get banned next Monday.
I highly doubt they will make changes.
That is way too okay. My percentage went way down though.
Also, like Cutter isn't even like winning all the RCs. You know.
Yeah, but like
obviously, like
I feel like that's not a good argument.
I understand. However, like just factually, is not winning all the RCs.
Yeah, but it certainly is coming in second place, as you may know.
So like, okay, so obviously, like, okay, we spent a ton of time on the format, and like certainly is my opinion that Cutter is like by far like the best thing to play. However, like just looking at win rate data is not even like the best like the best performing deck every weekend or anything. You know?
Yeah, but like a 30% deck at like 50 like 3-ish% win rate is still like somewhat problematic, right?
I understand it's somewhat problematic. I just don't think that it's problematic enough that
Yeah. Like
they're gonna do something really extreme about it.
To be clear, I think that I have always thought the chance was like fairly small. Like the highest chance I've ever assigned to this is like 30%. And that was like before I knew that there was still an RC left, and so like in order to be after all the RCs, you would have to be next week, and also like various other things about the facts. I don't know. Vivi is an interesting card. I don't know. I don't know the full implications of it in Pros.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, everyone should congratulate CFT one more time.
Much to consider.
Yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. That's how you word things. That's how words. With more modern, almost certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll figure something out. Maybe ASAX will spend a lot of channel points. Who knows? In the meantime, you can find our old VODs on YouTube, and we should find someone to raid. How does one do that? Do, do.
Do you want to raid this person?
Sure. Let's raid Young Dingo, who is playing Modern with Catch a Frog. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Bye.